Welcome to Probe. I'm your host, Carvel Monroe, and on this edition, I get the opportunity to introduce you to singer, songwriter, Shan. We met up in Orlando, Florida, where we had a wonderful time. We talked about music, ministry, and family. So join with me now. Get a few friends, get a few loved ones, share this video with them, and let's probe together.
I always dreamed of becoming a singer, but I didn't take it as serious because I was always taught to, get your education, and I really didn't cultivate that gift until I got a little older. The toughest part of this journey was actually getting the album done and the process it took to even get it done. With the complications of my pregnancy, of having my daughter, I actually took a break. I took a year and a half off of doing music, period, between the first and the second album. And it was hard for me to actually get back up and be motivated to do music, to get back in the studio. I didn't have the energy to get back up and do it. But I believe that my husband, he motivated, encouraged me to just keep going. Let's try to do this. And I believe that's when the one song on this album that picked me back up was Amazing Grace, I can say. It was a new sound. It was a fresh feeling. And it allowed me to be rejuvenated and excited more about getting back into the studio and doing music and going even stronger. So it was tough getting back in the studio and even getting back on my feet, going to do different shows and, getting back into the whole atmosphere of, stage, mic, everything. Yeah. Getting back into the whole atmosphere is just, it's I wouldn't say it's tough. It's just, I have to get adjusted to it.
And you mentioned the complications around the birth of your daughter. I know for people who have followed you a while, they probably heard you share that testimony about some of those songs. But for those viewers who have no idea or don't fully understand what that's about, share a little bit more about the complications surrounding the birth of your daughter.
I did have complications with my pregnancy with my daughter Amari. She actually wasn't growing inside of me, and I was under, intensive doctor's care, going every 2 weeks to the doctor, and they realized that she wasn't growing, so I had to have an emergency C-section at 28 weeks. And she was only 1 pound 7 ounces, and she had to stay in the neonatal ICU for about 2.5 months. And God really got us through this situation, and we just had faith, and we were able to bring Amari home with no tubes, no anything. She's a healthy baby, and I'm just thankful for what God has done.
When I think about everything that I've been through, I was so far down, didn't think I would get through. Yeah, well, right there telling me it'd be okay. And now that I'm out, Lord, I have a story I can't be kept down, so I'm gonna sing to you. Hallelujah, saved by grace, for my sins are washed away. Amazing grace, can you tell me how sweet that sound?
Well, I just go with the flow with balancing everything together. At first, it was a kind of hard adjustment with, sometimes I don't have a babysitter, so we have to take Miss Amari along with us if she's screaming and wants milk, and I'm getting ready to, Ramesh has to take care of her while I'm up. Even there was a show I was at, and she's just screaming and crying, and I'm like, I know that's my child, but I have to stay focused and do what I need to do, and then when I get off the stage, I'll be mom.
Let's talk about collaboration. I noticed on your recent album, Feel the Music, there's a lot of collaboration on there with different guests on there. How important is that for an artist, and how important do you feel, or what role you felt it played for your album?
Well, collaboration, I believe, is very important. Sometimes it can be strategic depending on who you choose, but I believe that it brought a different sound to the album Feel the Music, and it allowed other artists or other up-and-coming artists that I know who are inspired to move forward in the music ministry to display their gifts on a CD, and so the world can hear them as well. So I think it's very important to share, you know, whatever God is doing in you, so that, you know, as they come along, they'll be able to benefit as well. So I think it's very important to collaborate with other artists. And in the future, I would like to collaborate with some well-known artists, you know, as well. Share that platform.
Okay. All right. So tell me, who do you believe is your target audience? Who should pick up your album? Who should come out to your concert?
I believe my target audience would be...
Cause you know Jesus Christ, he deserves all. I ain't never gonna get tired, but you know Jesus Christ saved my life. So you know I gotta give it up to him. Nobody else is gonna do what he did. Oh, I think the love and his and all the things you've done for me. I gotta thank you, Lord. Come on, I gotta thank you, Lord. Think the love and his and all the things you've done for me. You don't really know what I've been through. Can't understand why love like I do. Love stay faithful, that's why I praise him. Cause he brought me out, my God, so amazing. I ain't never gonna get tired, but you know Jesus Christ saved my life. So I gotta give it up to him. Nobody else is gonna do what he did. No, goodness and all he's done for me.
Pursue your dreams and stay motivated no matter what. It's important to keep a strong relationship with God, because the world is only going to get wickeder and wiser and worse. So if you build on that foundation and you have that foundation of a relationship with Christ, you'll be able to stand, you know, through any temptations, through any trials in your life. So it's very important that you have that strong relationship with God. And my album, Get It, Feel the Music, is something you need to have as well.
Well, I hope you enjoyed this edition of Probe with my guest Shan. But before this is over, you know, I think, I didn't even mention this, but Shan is very talented. The girl can sing, she can also rap, she do some other things. So she's gifted like that. And it's kind of intimidating, but you don't have to be as intimidated, because I've discovered something I think I can beat her at: basketball. And I have an advantage. She's wearing a dress, so I should be able to pull this off rather easy. Let's see what she got. Come on. I'll play like sports. We're going to shoot it from the free throw.
Ding, 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 I hear a bell ring. Fight so devil, you don't faze me. It's round one. bloodline. Mighty, majestic, and glorious he reigns. Demons flee at the sound of his name. So powerful, omnipotent is he. The devil is just a reject of war. It's such an honor to introduce the king. He's Alpha and Omega, Lord of everything. Moon, walk on water, did the impossible. He defied order. Yeah, he fed the multitude. Creator of the universe, and you know it's true. Stars shine bright in the sky like your rims do. Now they roll with all power in his head. The devil's face set hellfire, he can't stand that.
Ring ding ding, toe with the one who always tries to steal the show. Ring ding ding, about to throw the left and the right. Give me this, I'm taking everything back. Yeah, I'm taking everything back. Yeah, I'm taking everything back. I'm taking everything back, taking everything back, taking everything back.
Last round, I'm exploding on the enemy. That fallen angel will never be a friend of me. TKO, I done knocked you out. You and your demons, you got to bow. I'm fighting with weapons that you can't even see. I'm pulling down strongholds all around me. Devil, you lost, you will never be a winner. Got your degree as a certified sinner. Been through the fire, now I shine like gold. Thank God I got a double portion like Job. Aggravate the devil, I'll attack first. Trying to destroy my purpose since birth. Trying to take my life and the life of my daughter. I take authority, W out of order. I declare war, but I don't have to fight. Jesus paid the price when he gave up his life.
There you have it. Well, that's it for now. We hope you've enjoyed all you've heard and seen. And until next time, peace.
Peace.
Hey, visit the official Shan Music page at shan-music.com. That's shan-music.com. There you're going to find updates, music, tour information, and much, much more. So check it out. All the information on how you can get in contact with her is on your screen. Feel the music, feel the music, feel the music.
Hey,